2, 1. Let it rip, now I'ma let it hit. I'ma come at them with skills, make them wanna quit. Best believe I'm set to win. If you tested me, you better think again. Let it rip, now I'ma let it hit. I'ma come at them with skills, make them wanna quit. Best believe I'm set to win. If you tested me, you better think again. Every journey begins with one step. Every tournament requires you come equipped. Count down to let it rip. Test your metal at the very highest level. Never settle, be a rebel. Forget the bass, let's kick the treble. The devil is in the details. He who nails it prevails. If he fails, you'll see tails and emails. Heads and tails, it don't matter. This battle is more than a game, more than a sport, more than the fame. It's all in your core. Let it rip, now I'ma let it hit. I'ma come at them with skills, make them wanna quit. Best believe I'm set to win.
Hey everyone, it's DaGadgetGuru. Okay, this is going to be Rulings in Action, is what I'm going to call it. Rulings in Action, Segment 1. If you want more of these, let me know. In this, I'm going to go over some lesser known rulings and some new rulings to let you know what's going on in the TCG. Right now, I've got 3 big ones that just came out that you guys will find interesting. And the very last one, I know a lot of you people will be whining and crying about. So, let's go ahead and get started here. First one. Was a while ago there was a dragon OTK running around with Exodia, and they would go ditch a bunch of dragons, super rejuve. You know, at the end of the turn they'd have like 12 cards, discard like 6 dragons, activate super rejuvenation, draw like 12 cards, discard some more dragons, super rejuvenation again, just keep doing it pretty much and milk the deck. That's been changed. This came directly from Kevin Stewart and John Danker, as well as Julia Hedberg. And the new ruling on that, there are no game mechanics written for what can or cannot take place after a player has discarded down to 6 cards in their hand. It has not been an issue until recently, so little attention has been paid to it. That being said, however, a precedent set by Jerome McHale, employee of KDE Research and Development at the Edison, New Jersey Shonen Jump Championship, he ruled that only mandatory effects that trigger and negation to those effects may be activated after the discard of a player to get down to 6 cards. That means that after I discard to 6 cards, unless you have a card that specifically triggers at my end phase or something like that, you can't activate anything. You can't super rejuve, you can't, when I go to end phase and after I discard, you can't go, oh, well, I'll play this and, you know, take your monster or something like that. If, let's just say you're using, I don't know, what do you want to call it? Say you know I have DD Crow. Say you know I have DD Crow in hand, okay? You know at end phase I'm going to discard it. If I go to end phase and discard DD Crow, you can't chain Call the Haunted and bring back a monster after I discard. So the only cards that can be activated then is cards that specifically say when your opponent discards a card or something like that, or something to negate those cards. That's the first rule. Not that big, but for all you Dragon OTK players, I'm sorry, but your deck just got wrecked. No offense. Another new ruling. This is from Julia Hedberg. Hello, judges. I'm sending you this email to alert you of an important change in the latest Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG official rulebook. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, here's the ruling. 0 attack monsters. Monsters with 0 attack cannot destroy anything by battle. If 2 attack position monsters with 0 attack battle each other, neither monster is destroyed. The point of that is so, because they don't have any attack power. They're 0. How are they doing any damage to each other? They can't do damage. So, essentially, they cannot kill each other. It's not possible. I said, not that big of a new rule change, but it's a new rule change, and you may think, well, that's kind of irrelevant. With one of the new sets coming up, that'll start becoming relevant because they have a continuous card that you can reduce one of your monsters to 0 to reduce one of your opponent's monsters to 0. So they can pretty much 0 out all your monsters to just be a douchebag if they wanted to with this deck. So basically, if they 0 out all your monsters, you can't even kill their monsters, even if they're in attack mode. So it's interesting. And then the last ruling, which is gonna piss people off, but pray to the gods of Yu-Gi-Oh! And give great offerings. New ruling. As of May 19th in Japan, the OCG, there will be no more priority. This means that, you know, what you used to do before, summon Judgment, nuke everything, blah blah blah, doesn't happen anymore. No priority means that just, if you summon a monster that doesn't say when this card is summoned, then you have to wait to activate the effect like it's supposed to be. Now, this is official for OCG on May 19th. Don't freak out if you've seen posts on like forums and stuff. This isn't official here May 19th. We won't see this till July. Early July, we're supposed to see this ruling change here, but it is supposed to happen here too. So everyone get ready for it. And yeah. And you're probably thinking, why would they do this? Why would they do this? Why would they do this? Because honestly, priority is getting a little out of hand. It was supposed to be so that when you summon a monster, you can still get the effect without your opponent doing something to your creature. The problem is, so many effects now are, how do I say, broken? Sorry, there's no nice way to put that. That honestly, Konami feels it's necessary to take the priority out of the game, and I honestly agree. I'm sorry, I really am, but dear God, I'm tired of Hyunlei. Oh, not Hyunlei, sorry, Judgment Dragon. Tired of Judgment Dragon, tired of all that crap that when you summon you activate an effect and blow up everything, that it's just stupid. I'm sorry. If you summon a Heraclinos and I play bottomless, you need to be bottomless. You don't need to negate everything. Obviously, this will change the game immensely. No priority is an unbelievable change. And this is going to be the new ruling standard as of May 19th for all official tournaments. Ignition effects are now classified as spell speed 1 effects. When a monster card is normal summon, flip summon, or special summon, and has an ignition effect, that monster has an ignition effect, that monster must wait until both the summon negation and summon response chains have passed before it may activate its effect or effects. Which means if you have a creature that says when this card is summoned, do this, fine, no problem. But if it's an ignition effect which says, do this to do this, it's a spell speed 1. You have to wait until all the responses are gone. Honestly, I like this because, monsters that say when this card is summoned, do this, that's fine. Their effects are supposed to be activated when they're summoned. Other monster effects that say you can do this to do this are not supposed to be able to activate on the initial summoning. I mean, that's ridiculous. I summon Bionic, I pitch like 5 cards, spend every card on your field, and then OTK you with like double freaking, what do you call it? Gotham's emergency call. Ditch 5 X-Saber, spin your entire field, double Gotham's call for game. It's just stupid, I'm sorry, it pisses me off. So, those are going to be the new rulings in effect. Now, you can discuss this, make videos to it, whatever you want to do, but that's just how it's going to be. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. And if you're wondering where I got this information from, it's from the official Konami site. Right now, as of May 19th, it will be effective in Japan, and they haven't put an official date on the ruling for the US, but they say early July. So I'm guessing like July 19th, I guess. I don't know. But this is something you guys are going to need to prepare for and get ready for because it's coming. This is one of the new things Konami is doing, and if I have to be completely honest, I think it's fair. I really do. Ignition effect monsters are good, but you shouldn't be able to activate every single monster's effect this millisecond it's summoned. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous in my opinion. I like that you actually have to wait now. So if you get Book of Moon, there's no more, oh, I still get my effect anyway, crap. That doesn't work, I'm sorry. What will this do? It will not kill the game. Please don't start ranting and raging over this. There's no point. It will not kill the game. It will not destroy the game. It will make the game a little more difficult. Now, that's good. That means you actually have to play the game out and build a good deck. You know, you can't just be like, oh, priority, I don't care, I get my effect anyway. Now you don't get your effect anyway, so you have to think about how to play around that. So, pretty much, that's all the ruling stuff that I have for right now. If you want me to do some specific rulings for you, like if there's a really big ruling and you can't find an answer for it, go ahead and send me a PM and I'll put it in one of my videos. And like I said, if you have any rulings you want me to put into videos, go ahead and send me a PM. I'll put them in my videos, and awesome. So I'll catch you guys later. This is DaGadgetGuru.